Katt Williams never disappoints as he keeps exposing the secrets of our most popular celebrities. What would you think if I told you that Jay-Z, one of the most famous rappers of all time, had been harboring a dark and dirty secret for such a long time? Oh yes, you heard that well. What would you think about it? I'm curious as to your thoughts on that. So stick around till the end of this video, so we can uncover these dark secrets together. There is a fact that is very intriguing, and that is the fact that the comedian Katt Williams is the one who is in possession of the key to unlocking this riddle. This is a fact that is pretty intriguing. It is correct. You have read it correctly. Everyone else is correct. This is an absolutely correct statement. Katt Williams, a well-known comedian who is known for his uncensored and outspoken comedy, has made public a number of shocking revelations involving Jay-Z's background. These discoveries have been made public by Katt Williams. The revelations that have taken place have given rise to a significant amount of disagreement. That this is something that will shock the very foundations of the music industry to their very core is something that I can state with complete and utter conviction. There is no question in my mind that I am able to assert this proposition. Katt Williams has provided proof throughout the entirety of this video, and in the following portion, we are going to dive even deeper into the information that she has offered. In order to disclose the manner in which it is stated that Jay-Z employed his close friend and colleague P-Diddy in order to conceal some of the secrets that he has been keeping to himself for a very long time, we are going to reveal the manner in which this assertion is made. The narrative that is given here is one that is marked by power, deception, and the lengths that certain persons are willing to go to in order to protect their name and legacy to the greatest extent possible. My point is that you won't want to let yourself miss even a single second of this magnificent event, and I'm trying to make that point clear to you from the beginning. Give some thought to what I have to say about that. The moment has come for you to take a seat. Click the button that says subscribe, and get ready to have your mind shattered so that you can continue reading. Now is the time for you to do all of these things. After a very long period of time, the truth about Jay-Z is finally being revealed to the general public for the very first time. This is a very significant event. To get things started, let's take a look at the background of the scenario that we are currently encountering. In 2016, Katt Williams went on a rant during one of his comedy gigs, in which he accused Jay-Z of using P-Diddy to conceal his dirty life secrets. Williams's rant consisted of a series of accusations. The rage that Williams made was geared toward Jay-Z. Williams delivered a rant at one of his stand-up comedy events. Williams is known for his performance. Consequently, this resulted in a substantial amount of debate, which in turn resulted in an increase in the amount of attention that Katt Williams received. Katt Williams may have been onto something that was truly amazing, despite the fact that the majority of people at the time felt that it was nothing more than Katt Williams's typical outburst. It is now clear that Katt Williams may have been onto something that will be remembered for a very long time. Katt is of the opinion that Jay-Z and P-Diddy's bond is based on more than just mutual respect and success in the music industry, despite the fact that they have been working together and have been close friends for decades throughout the course of their careers. Her statement is made in spite of the fact that they have been working together and been close friends for a considerable amount of time. Katt has stated that Jay-Z has been using P-Diddy as a convenient scapegoat in order to cover up his own sleazy activities and sins. This is something that has been speculated about by Katt. Katt is the one who claimed that this is the case. The career of Jay-Z has been afflicted by a significant number of incidents and rumors during the length of his career, and Katt's argument relies on these awful occurrences as its principal point of attention throughout the course of its argument's progression. Katt claims that Jay-Z has always been able to avoid major consequences by shifting the guilt for his crimes onto P-Diddy rather than taking responsibility for his own actions. It has been Katt's contention that this has always been the case. Just two examples of this are the terrible stabbing of record mogul Lance Rivera in 1999 and the unexplained disappearance of his former business associate Kareem Biggs Burke in 2011. Both of these incidents occurred in the year 2011. The year 2011 was the time when both of these occurrences took place. In her assertion, Katt states that each of these things occurred during the time period that is being considered in that particular instance. A diatribe that Katt uploaded on his website in the year 2016 asserted that Jay-Z is aware of the sites where all of the deceased are buried. Katt made this claim that Jay-Z is aware of the locations. Another thing that he has been doing for all of these years is utilizing Diddy as a front for himself. He has been employing this strategy. This is something that he has been doing for a very long time. Jay always makes sure that Diddy is the one who is held accountable for whatever goes wrong, rather than taking responsibility for whatever it is that goes wrong at any given time. A number of incidents, such as the stabbing that took place in 1999, are brought to Katt's attention. Diddy was first taken into custody and charged with the offense. However, the matter was ultimately dropped at a later date. Katt emphasizes the significance of this particular moment. Katt provides this particular scenario as an example to explain the point that she has to make. In order to ensure that Diddy was held accountable for the crime, Jay-Z, who was there at the time, allegedly exploited his position and connections in order to ensure that Diddy was held accountable. Katt is under the impression that Jay-Z was the one who carried out this action. Furthermore, Katt says that Jay-Z's connection with Biggie Smalls, who has since passed away, was not as straightforward as the general public has been led to believe it was during the period that they were working together. Biggie Smalls has since passed away. There has been a passing of Biggie Smalls. Katt asserts that Jay-Z and Diddy were engaged in a power struggle over the legendary rapper, and that Jay-Z ultimately exploited Diddy to separate himself from any potential wrongdoing that may have been associated with Biggie's death on the basis of this power struggle. Katt's assertions are based on the claims that Jay-Z and Diddy were engaged in a power struggle over Biggie. It is the fact that Jay-Z was able to make use of Diddy that serves as the basis upon which Katt's allegations are constructed. The charges made by Katt are founded on the evidence that Jay-Z was actively involved in the power struggle among the parties concerned. Katt's allegations are built on this basis, which also serves as the foundation. In order to prove her thesis, Katt takes the most current case of the disappearance of Kareem "Biggs" Burke, who was Jay-Z's former business partner. This is the most recent example that Katt utilizes to illustrate her point. During their time together, Burke was involved with Jay-Z in the business world. Katt is of the belief that Jay-Z once again used Diddy as a means of diverting attention and suspicion away from himself in order to cover up the disappearance of Biggs, which occurred in the year 2011. Biggs is not seen or heard from since the year 2011. The remark that Katt had made, which was that Jay-Z is a master manipulator, was made available to the general public. This comment was alleged to have been made. Over the course of a number of years, he has been working behind the scenes to find a solution to the problem. In order to maintain his reputation in the best possible light, he has made use of Diddy as his personal fall guy. Numerous years have passed since he first started doing this. The truth, on the other hand, is finally starting to come out into the open after a very lengthy period of time has passed. In a nutshell, everyone, there you have it. That encompasses the entire situation. There are allegations that Jay-Z has used Diddy to disguise his own dirty transactions and to maintain his status as one of the most famous figures in the music industry, which he has maintained. These charges have been made. Allegations of this nature have been made. As a reaction to these claims, Katt Williams has offered an argument that is not only convincing but also valid. Nevertheless, regardless of whether or not you agree with Katt's statements, there is one thing that is extremely obvious. The world of hip-hop is home to a great deal more going on behind the scenes than we could have ever imagined to be the case under any circumstances. I believe that this is something that is fairly obvious. For the reason that this narrative is not even close to being completed, it is essential that you continue to keep up with the latest developments.